Oh, Tucker, you don't know what you walked into.
Well, I kind of did, because this is karate class in a nutshell. Hey, sir, can you teach me something? Oh, thank you. That was a great lesson.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Essentially.
Right. Okay. So let's see here. Oh, I gotta change the music. Whoops.
Oh yeah.
I was just gonna say.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Okay.
We're gonna mute it.
Yeah. We're gonna whoopsie. Okay. Let's put on something that we can play.
Too bad, because "Eye of the Tiger" would be a great song to listen to Tyrael getting his total butt handed to him with.
Yeah.
Gee, thanks, guys. Everybody's like, man, how effed up's Tyrael getting today?
Yeah.
I'll have you know, I have spells.
We have your back. We think you're gonna be okay.
What if the monk has spells? Did you think about that?
Counterspell memes. And I can only hope it works that well.
Oh. I can't wait.
Schnizzle. Yeah, this is gonna be a...
Right. So, who has the question for this week for the NPCs or the players?
Oh, I believe I asked. I said I was gonna do it, right?
I didn't.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
I think so.
I feel like I did.
Yes.
I think
Brad.
so. I think Brad volunteered.
Brad volunteered.
So guys, there was this one time when I was chilling out with the giants and everything, and we went into this animal cave, and oh wow, it smelled so super terrible. What was the worst place you've ever been? That smelled what's the stinkiest place you've ever been?
Who's first? Oh boy.
Everybody's really thinking about this.
I feel like giving them a moment is fair because that was weird. A little off left
well,
field.
friends,
Brad. Yeah?
It might not be the same step that you might be thinking of, Brad, but when we had to rescue Oberon and we were in the Frostfell, that chamber that we were in, where he was getting the life sucked out of him, absolutely reeked of death. And I think that is one of the worst smells I've ever experienced in my entire life.
One time, after my shift of being awake while the rest of you slept, I had to wake up Thurk here. And I'll tell you, his den, or wherever it is he sleeps, is god-awful. Disgusting. No offense.
But we all know... Oh, as we all know, I used to share the room with Imeldo, and then, let me tell you, after Bean Night, you didn't want to be in there.
It's the best.
I think for me it had to be when we went into Aakon's tower there with all the mushrooms and musty mildew garbage. Ugh.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
Very pungent. Especially the compost heap monster thing.
Yeah. Gross.
Oh yes, that shambling mound. That was very pungent.
Is that the one that Anolo ate some of?
That's right. I did.
Yeah. Okay.
That happened too.
Yeah.
It happened.
It was good at the time.
When you have too many smells, it makes it hard to hunt. So I would say the worst smell is probably Snow with all his cleaning all the time. It's disgusting.
You're welcome.
Tabaxi.
Clean's just unnatural.
Oh. Tabaxi's range of smells, I've heard it's different. Sometimes they say that we don't see the same colors as other people and stuff, but to me smells are like a rainbow of things. You can't just take away some of them or not like some of them. because you don't get the whole picture.
So you've like never been anywhere super stinky?
There's, some
Not
places
about
are.
liking it, bro.
It's just like some places are lighter than others, but there's.
Yeah, but like, where's the darkest place you've been? Come on, bro. You
Then
can't
that
keep
wouldn't
out.
smell at all. Like that would just be no smell.
I think I see what's going on here. He who smelt it, dealt it. And he doesn't want to admit to smelling it.
I like the way I smell.
He just covers everything with pipe smoke.
Yeah,
What's
who's
the pipe
left?
smell like?
Cereal, I think, is the only one.
So it smells like soap.
This may be the last time you get to smell anything if your nose gets bashed real hard.
Yeah, man. My perception smell checks will be forever at disadvantage. Oh God. The only place that I can think of that was necessarily disgusting, was like the very first encounter with the hags, like going into their lair. That was pretty gnarly. But I don't remember if we smelled the aboleth or anything like that. That would probably rank up there. I'm sure it'd be a very fishy, dank smell, But no,
You guys-
hags for sure.
You guys have been some real stinky places without Brad.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that the the undead wasp nest didn't make the list.
Thinking of that, actually, that or the fallen paladins.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 His altar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I forgot.
We've
about
also
that.
been to a bullywog swamp. I'm sure that
Mhm.
smelled interesting.
Yep. There was also back in the Frostfell, when you went to, it was a brief scene where there was giants that were decapitated and their bodies were flopped over a throne, and that was
yeah.
that was pungent too. But
They'd been sitting there for a while,
oh
if I
yeah,
recall.
but yeah. So is there an NPC you want to hear from?
Ooh. Stinkiest place.
I'm kind of curious as to what Zarek would think was stinky.
You guys are always curious. But okay, it's great.
I mean, Zarek's awesome.
Zerek's our favorite.
Kind of our favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We asked the question of Zarek. We're like, let's get his opinion.
Okay. Let's. the stinkiest place I've been was in the latrine with my old master. I was smaller then, and he couldn't leave me out of his sight, so he brought me into the toilet with him and proceeded to defecate everywhere, which is probably where I learned some bits of cuisine.
Too much information.
You make fun of Thurkir for catching his own food.
I think I'm going to hunt with third gear from now on.
Fair enough. All right. Who's next week?
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What if we roll a D8?
I don't think Thurkir's ever done a question. I'll have to
No.
think of something.
Yeah, that'd be. I'd love to know what a lizard man wants to know about.
Yeah.
Okay. It has been documented. Third cure is next week.
Yes.
Lovely. So, you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Let's do this.
As is on.
The fez is on his head. Sorry. Bad music.
Fez.
What? That's great music. It's Beverly Hills Cop.
It is Beverly Hills Cop. Yes, it is. Okay, so last time, after learning that Mihan and the Cogmaster were going to create a vehicle for you of some fashion, you took some time, some much-needed respite, and then you traversed back to Newsham. Seeing along the way, let's see. No, you didn't see. No, you didn't see Nemeries then. You saw. Okay, that was the previous session. Sorry. But you parked outside. When on your way in, you encountered what would appear to be a guard or a dock worker from the Blazing Chain, one of the notable gangs in the area. And as you proceeded forward, you managed to convince him otherwise. To not start a fight, but you paid your toll, if I remember correct, everybody except for Soot, who manages to sneak in.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Didn't we kind of do something weird with the guards and they suddenly got friendly?
No, I ran off into the sand and then I teleported in.
Yeah, but didn't Brad give him a little piece of cracker or something?
Yeah,
He
you
got
gave
really
him
happy.
dragon.
You did, yes,
Yeah.
yeah. He's just like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
He got super happy. But as your way in, you also notice that the ships docked recently around there were from the capital city of Wolfhaven, and proceeding through the archways, there are fireworks and festivities and other things happening in the central thoroughfare, which you found out later is an annual kind of festival or event where there is a series of pit fights in the streets for reasons. And after that, you managed to meet up with Jasper and secure an agate of appropriate size. And I know, Brad, what did you buy? I forget.
Oh,
Spice.
we bought
Spice?
some nice spice. I traded a bunch of Meehan's trick food.
Oh yes, with Dewdra for spice.
Some top quality spice.
Yes, and along
Oh
those
yeah, you bought like the fanciest spice,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And along those lines, Tyrael was also there to see Dewdra to get a token of entry into this competition, because he saw what appeared to be a monk handily defeating enemies in the street, and he wanted to crack at it. And as you guys return, the crowds are massing around the central human figure, and you guys kind of push your way through. Tyrael goes forward, shows his token, and the guy reach out his hand, did the come at me bro kind of thing, and that's where we're gonna pick up. Okay. And did I miss anything?
No.
Okay, so Tyrael, before you see him standing, and he wears, fitted leather boots that go up to about knee length, and he's got white linens tucked into his pants, leather belt, and across his chest there's just 4 leather bands that go over the shoulders and up around, and in the center there's a jade circle, and the bands are attached to that via silver clasps. And in the center, you see what appears to be a moat of water kind of flickering around, and there's fog swirling around there. And his arms are all tattoos. And he's got a very stern face, and he's bald. Let's see here. Let me get my special music for this occasion.
Oh, balls.
Right. He looks at you, he goes, "Challenger, enter." And he takes his stance like this, and stands sideways, hips angled, aligned towards you, feet towards you.
Okay. So I take off my pack, give, Ander and Olo, anybody who's got hands, like my weapons and stuff. And I take off like whatever shoes I've got on, so I'm barefoot. I've got nothing but basically my pants. And I go out, and it's mainly just for show, because I probably don't know anything like this, but I'll do like kind of a mantis.
Okay, cool. Is the music too loud?
It's enough to make my heart thunder, so I think it's good.
Okay. We're good? Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So, Tucker, or Tyrael, roll initiative, please.
Seven.
Natural 20.
Well, that figures. All right, buddy. Let's do it.
It begins.
He stands there, looks at you, and you can see his eyes kind of very focused on your form. Kind of just looking. He goes, "All right, kid. You have the first one."
Oh, so he's holding action. Okay. All right. So, I'll edge forward because I obviously know this guy's the real deal. Just kind of steadily creeping forward with my front foot, and right before I go forward, I drop a key point for the dodge action, and I attempt to shock and grasp him.
Okay.
Using subtle spells so nobody knows what I'm doing.
Aha.
Does a 19 hit?
Let me see. Gotta get it. Yes.
Okay. So, just thematically, I'm going to, like, make kind of a
Actually,
lunge.
hold on.
Oh, nope.
Hold on. I'm sorry. No. Okay. Keep going.
Okay. Thematically, I'm going to try and, like, fake him out with a back fist.
Okay.
And as he tries to move out of the way, I'm just going to quickly switch my hand to grab his wrist.
Okay.
And he'll take 3d8 shock damage.
How much?
3d8.
Okay. So you do a feint. You grab him on the wrist.
And let me just make sure what the bonus is there. Nope, it's just straight 3d8. Okay, so you're taking 16, if that goes
16.
through fully.
Okay. So as you grab down on which, does it matter which arm?
Left.
Left. You grab down his left arm. You see this course of energy tingle ripple through his body. You see him just kind of look at you, and you see a slight smile, form across his face, and his eyes kind of narrow at you. And he goes, "Oh, this is going to be fun." And he comes around. Are you finished?
Yes.
Okay. Comes around. He launches at you with the fist. Does a 17 hit you?
Did you roll a disadvantage?
Oh. 17.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
That hits?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the first hit. All my attacks are for disadvantage for this one?
Yes, for this round.
Okay, cool. So the next hit. That's a miss. That's going to be a 14.
Nope, that should be a hit. I only have a 13 AC.
Okay, so that's 2 hits. And then I'm going to spend a key point for Flurry of Blows. So this is the first Flurry of Blows. 17 and 20.
Okay, so in a panic, I after 2 hits, I probably would have dropped shield. So the first one doesn't hit, but the second one does.
Okay. You got to call that after sooner, man.
Sorry, I
Okay.
didn't
That's
want to
okay.
interrupt your.
It's okay. So 3 hits total, right? So the first punch lands, you hit you square in the face. The second one kind of you put the shield up and the fist comes over across the shield itself. I need you to make for the flurry of blows a dexterity saving throw and then a dexterity saving throw first.
Okay. Dex save. Where'd my D4 go? There we go. It's not gonna pass. An 11?
Nope. Okay, so the first after the second hit, he turns around, does a leg sweep on you, and knocks you prone. Now,
Okay.
and he launches out with his other flurry of blows. It kicks you in the chest. Make a strength saving throw.
GG on that D20. 12.
Nope. So as he kicks you, you are launched across the ground, skidding in the dirt 15 feet away from him.
Okay.
And you are prone.
How much damage was there?
Total 27 damage.
Okay.
So and he kicks you, and you slide across the ground. And he keeps his pose. He's like, your move. Actually, he's like, my move. Ah.
Shit. Yeah.
So he runs forward and comes down. He leaps into the air for a flying punch. Nope. The first one, you roll all the way. And he punches the ground, smashes the dirt. Second one's a 20. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. He comes across your face. And now he's gonna do another flurry of blows to kick you twice in the ribs. So it's going to be a 13 and a 21.
Okay, so you hit with both because you met my AC.
Okay, so that's another 18 points of damage. And I need you to make, let's see here, where is it? Oh, my favorite one. A Constitution saving throw. And he looks at you and he goes, time to get up.
Alright, so I nat 20'd on my con save.
Oh, snap.
So, probably blood leaking from either my nose or my mouth. I'm just gonna do the kip up.
Okay.
And just kind of, puff out my nose. Maybe send some blood flying.
Come on, Cheerio. You can't suck this bad. Have inspiration.
You got this, buddy.
One sec.
I don't know. Ah! Yeah, I'm... Aha!
Deep
I'm back in focus.
Yeah, so it's just sitting here, just being, enthralled and overjoyed watching.
Yeah. And then the crowd around you kind of goes kind of quiet. They haven't quite seen this level of athleticism in the other contestants. So the fact that you are still kind of just rolling around and moving against this guy is a cause for a small hubbub and conversation. And then looking around, the rest of you see that the other fighters have kind of stopped and things have kind of slowed down. Everyone's kind of focused on what's happening in this moment. Does anybody wish to look around and talk to somebody or do something?
I was giving him inspiration. I don't know if that was clear.
Yeah, no, I got it. I mean, just other folks.
Yeah, Snow's just kind of cheering him on, too.
Okay.
I would like to cast Aura of Vitality.
Okay.
So that I can cast 2d6 hit points back each round.
Is that a spell?
Yes.
I counter it.
What?
I counter it. And I look at you, and I shake my head.
Okay. You got it.
Tucker, what are we doing?
Alright, sorry. I'm gonna just do a repeat of the same. Drop a key point for dodge, and I'm gonna try and shock and grasp you.
Okay.
Okay. 26? Hit?
That's a hit.
Okay. So, let's see. 3d8. 12.
Okay. So as you send another shocking grasp to him, he kind of kind of jolts a little bit, and you see the jade kind of electrify as the electricity sort of sinks into the water that it's within the center of this jade ring. You definitely deal damage to him. Anything else?
I don't have anything else.
Okay. He is going to grapple you. So I'm going to make my attack 26. So now he's got
advantage.
26. And then he's going to use another key point to do like the Muay Thai the knee kick thing to your face.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm rolling too well. Sorry, Tucker. Arterial.
Yeah, it's all right. I knew it was coming.
Okay, so that's one knee. The other one kind of misses. So as the knee connects to your face, you feel your nose crack and blood just gush out of you. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Oh, he was a good-looking guy. Was.
What do we got, Tyrael?
Nat 1.
You feel your body tense as you kind of just turned to stone in his arms, in a sense. You are stunned. So he looks at you and he sets you down. He turns to the crowd. He goes, what do we do? The crowd just goes, finish him! And he's like,
Yell at him.
so he does a couple of quick spins. He launches into his first attack with a roundhouse kick. That's gonna hit. That'll knock you to the ground. Then the second one. Okay, so he trips. Misses after he hits, and then during the flurry of blows, he comes down, misjudged where you would land. He only hit you once for 9 more bludgeoning damage. And now you can make your save. Your Constitution save.
I'd like to make an illusory sign that says "hurt each other more" and hold that up over me.
And yeah, the guy turns around and he goes, oh, I like that cat. I want that cat. Tyrael, what do we got?
Muted, buddy.
I failed. Do I take the 18?
Yep.
Okay.
And you're still stunned. Okay. So where are you at, Tyrael? In terms of HP?
3/4.
3/4. He looks down. He's like, okay. You wanted it, champ? You wanted it, challenger? You got it. And just gets down, just pummels you. And he just, okay, that was 18 more points from his 2 attacks with his fist as he hit you in the face. Are you unconscious yet?
You're muted, buddy.
No.
Okay, flurry of blows.
Can I viciously mock him from the crowd?
Sure.
Oh my.
Oh, look at that! Hitting a defenseless guy. Oh, tough guy. Oh boy. That's a wisdom save 18.
Nat 20. But as he hears you, he looks over and he goes, I got you. This ain't your fight. And he picks up Tyrael, and with his last flurry of blow, just goes boom, clocks him, sends Tyrael over the crowd back into your arms. I had a natural 20 on a flurry of blows for 16 damage. Do you want to catch him?
No. No, I will. I'll catch him.
Okay, so just make a dexterity saving throw. Oh yeah, so as Tyrael's body goes arcs over the crowd, you catch him fireman's carry style, like this. Tyrael, how you doing?
16 HP. And I grab Anders' collar with my one eye open. Fight here, do not interfere!
You're going to get your ass whooped. I think we got to throw the towel in.
Fucking late for that.
Let me rephrase that. You've gotten your ass whooped. It's time to throw the towel in.
So as Tyrael stands back up on the ground, blood and dirt and bruises, one of his eyes kind of swollen already. He just kind of stumbles forward through the crowd, and the crowd just like holy crap, just moves and just parts away, revealing at the center of him this man, still ready. He goes, "You want more? You got it. Your turn."
I hit myself with a 6th level Cure Wounds under Subtle Spell.
Okay. So heal yourself. Is that? Are you moving?
1 sec, let me roll the number.
And he looks at you. He's eyeballing you, kind of wondering what he's doing, what you're doing. And as your wounds start to heal a little bit, he kind of dawns on him after the fact of the spell. Oh, I see how it. Okay. Kind of nods, more knowing.
So I only got, let's see, 31 HP back from that.
Okay. And so he rushes in like quicker than you've ever seen anybody move before. Like this is faster than Soot, especially when Soot's afraid of something. And comes in first with a quick jab to the face. Oh yeah, I gotcha. Another one to the body. That'll hit. Now he'll use another flurry of blows to do like a kind of cartwheel kick, two at a time. And yep, sorry, Tyrael. Oh, okay. And the last one is critical. Okay, so the jab to the body. That was 18 points. The first kick was 9, and he comes back around with his left leg for another 18 points. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
16?
No. And after that last hit, your face, like in slow motion, you feel like hit your face, and your skin just goes. Wee. But you are ejected 15 feet back into the crowd, away from your friends. The crowd's like, dodging out of the way. You slowly get up on your knees, blood coming out of your face. What do you do?
5th level Cure Wounds.
Okay. Where are you moving?
Just up to him again.
Okay. He looks at you. He goes, "Got a lot of moxie."
And
Kid.
you're running out of juice.
You think so? And as he launches into his next round of attacks. Yep. Oh, I missed you. Okay. So the first one, smack, right across the jaw. The second one, you kind of get your bearings a little bit, and he goes in for a left haymaker, but you dodge out of the way. And he goes, "Well, if you stop healing yourself," so you take 9 from the attack. Then he's going to use flurry of blows again for an additional. Oh, I got you. Oh God, I've gotten my third critical. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude, but I know what I got into.
So he comes in, he grabs you by the shoulder, knees you in the gut, and he does this Ryu kind of uppercut thing from Street Fighter. Hey, and just hits you for 18. Make a strength saving throw again.
Fail.
Okay, you launch 15 feet in the air, and as you arc back downwards, does anybody try and catch him?
I do.
Okay, make it a dexterity saving throw.
I got a 21.
Okay, yeah, you're like, oh, you're pushing through the crowd, getting rid of people, throwing a dwarf out of the way, and you catch Tyrael and you set him back on his feet.
No, as I hold him, lay on hands for 20 points of health.
Oh.
He wants to
Oh,
fight.
help.
Let him fight.
Okay. and then you set him on his feet. So
And I set him on his feet. He's good.
Yeah. I
Okay.
might be like into Anolo's mind, like, yes, heal him so he gets punched more.
That's what I thought. Yes.
So Tyrael, it's your turn.
All right. I'll drop my last key point, and I'll try and shock and grasp him again.
Okay,
20.
that's a hit.
Not net.
It's a hit.
Uh, 10.
Okay. And he's starting to look a little like there's some wear and tear on him now, and you see some of these the tattoos on his arm start to glow, which I totally forgot about. Why am I not using them?
Because you didn't have to get to second stage. Now you do.
Oh man. Hold on. Okay, so this time, when you hit him with a shocking grasp again, you see the electricity course through his veins. One of his tattoos on his forearm kind of lights up this purple. You see it's a swirl of skulls and like brambles and other things, and he turns insubstantial and turns into like this shadowy, wispy kind of thing. So as that reduces some of his damage, sorry to say. And then he glides through you, and you feel this coldness through your whole being. And you hear as he passes through you, he goes, "Good luck," and he appears to re-corporalize behind you, and just starts laying in with more attacks.
Shield.
Tell us something while it's happening.
Sure.
She's dead. Run. He's terrible.
So the first one he hears Ander, and he gets a little distracted. So the first sidekick goes a little to the just misses, just a little wide, and he steps down, plants, launches in with an elbow into the back of Tyrael's base of his skull. That's gonna be 9 points of damage, and he's gonna do flurry of blows once more.
Was either of these with disadvantage or meeting 18?
The first one was. The second one was okay.
Okay.
And I got you both the second time. I had 17 on with disadvantage on the dice. So that's gonna.
I have 18 with my shield AC.
No, that was 17 on the die.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Even with disadvantage, I had 17, 18, and then 17, 19. Sorry, dude. So 2 more elbows to the back of your head. I need you to make a no saving throws. That'll be another 18 damage.
Okay, so total damage for that round was 18
27.
or
27.
okay.
Your move. He's behind you, back. Still ready. Looks good.
All right.
Give it up now, kid.
I smile back at him with what I've got left and say, you know, some monks weren't always meant to be fighters. Some of them just take a lot of punishment.
What's your point? You need more punishment?
I do another fist level cure wounds on myself, and just kind of grin at him. That's all I've got left. I don't have anything for this fight.
Just so you're clear, are you stopping or?
No, I mean, like basically, I'm just taking punishment, and when I have enough health to actually do damage, or to survive another flurry of blows, I just try and do some damage. So I'm basically damage sponging, hoping I can run you out of key points before I go down.
Okay, so you're keeping track of your health, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I may have missed some points of damage, but I'm basically hovering between 38 and 6.
Okay.
Huge gap.
So he looks at you and he looks a little perturbed that you are not down already, and he kind of nods and he's like, stupid, but moxie. And he kind of slides in, does a low kick to your knee. That's 13. Then comes back up with a left knee to your face. Flurry of blows again for. Oh boy, yeah. 2 more elbows to the face. So okay, so then I got another critical. So the first 3 is 27, and then comes back with a right elbow across your temple for another 18 damage, for a total of what is it? 27 plus 18 is 45.
I'm out.
And so as his last bit connects, just the world just goes dark, and everyone around sees Tyrell's body go limp and just thump to the ground as the force of this last blow sends him spiraling towards the crowd, and he lands on his back, unconscious in the dirt, puffs up around him, and he's just bleeding out. He's not dead. I mean, you can stabilize him. It was just wasn't a killing blow. So don't worry about death saves or anything.
Yay!
Well, I'll make my way up to him so that I can heal him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna start using. I'm gonna cast Gust a few times just to like give him some air. Pull him off. Something.
Okay.
I'm going
So
to go over to him and make fun of him a little bit.
There's that.
Andrew's gonna use vicious mockery on an already down Tyrael. I see how it is.
I'm just kidding.
Just regular mockery.
Yes, not vicious.
Okay.
Friendly mockery. Yeah.
So as you guys all tend to Tyrael, whether healing him, comforting him, or making fun of him, the monk walks over to Tyrael and extends a hand. And he pulls you up, gets you on your feet, brings you close. You got a lot of something in you, kid. Good fight. Put your hand around his head. He brings you guys touch forehead to forehead, and he turns around. He starts to go back out. And he goes, "Who's next?" No one answers.
Sure. What is your name, who fights so well?
They call me Zane. And your name, friend?
He's talking.
I didn't hear anything.
Talking to Tyrael, right?
Zane? Wait a minute.
I thought it was to Andrew.
Yeah, he's talking to Andrew.
Oh.
Wait, your name is... that's a little freaky. Okay. Ander is my name.
Excellent.
I'm Ander the Bard. Do you know me? Came out. I wasn't ready with my notebook tonight. Can I rewind on that? Sorry.
Who's Zane?
I'm thrown off because Zane is Andrew's dad's name. Oh. Sorry, I wasn't ready today.
It's not his dad though, is it?
It's not my dad, right? I would recognize my dad, I think.
I mean, one would hope.
He's got tattoos, bro. He's unrecognizable.
He's been through some changes in the past few years.
But I'm literally thrown off. I'm like, I'm Ander, the bard, and then I kind of remember my shtick. And my large friend here is Torg Flexington.
A flex. A flex
We are the Oddlot.
Paying for.
That would
He
be
kinda-
odd.
He
I'll say
cracks his
that now.
knuckles and he looks at you. Well, good to meet you. Who's the rest of your crew here? Your posse, it seems.
Well, the man you beat to a pulp, his name is Tyrael. Honestly, it's not actually the worst thing that's ever happened to him. My tabaxi friend here is
No,
Soot.
I'm in gnome form still.
Oh.
Big
I'm sorry.
mustache.
Oh, right.
And I'm like,
That's
hey,
Cheeseburger McGee, Andrew. You remember your old friend Cheeseburger?
That's the best alias.
This is this fellow over here is Brad.
Yo.
The shining silly fellow there. No.
Hello.
Alvin, the small druid at large. You may have heard of him.
No, but good to meet you.
And the large crocodile looking fellow there.
Excellent. He looks over at Tyrael again. He goes, "I respect the fight."
What fight? That was a slaughter.
Many lessons must be had before one gets better.
are you gonna do it again? I'd love to see you do it again.
I think his time is finished for now, and I have more fights to tend to, especially since this is the special Day of Champions, and if I can win the day, I would like that very much. So without further ado,
What happens if you win?
I become the city's champion. And he looks around at the people and he goes, "And you fine people come first!" And they're like, "Yeah!" They start cheering and stuff like that. He raises his hands up a little bit. There are perks for being the city's champion.
Tyrael, weren't you going to ask him something? I'm going to say this kind of like muffled to just Tyrael.
Not now. I'll find him later.
All right.
Okay. So he goes back out into the street, looks around. Who's next? Anybody? And just the crowd just looks around. He goes, "Onward!" And he seems to shift to a different district, walking down the center down the center of the thoroughfare. Pants billowing in the wind.
Oh, cool.
I totally get why Tyrael wanted to get beat up by him. That dude's pretty majestic.
Right?
I mean, he's definitely good.
His ass. But I was just gonna let him have his day, naturally. Wanted to be town city champion. Hey, Tyrael, I can spar with you from time to time if you want to learn how to take a punch. And I don't
think
mean that in a jerk way.
I think I've had enough for a while.
Well, when you're ready
All
again,
right.
buddy.
Are you all right, Tyrael? I mean, aside from the bruises and the abrasions and the blood, like, are you hurting on the inside too? I mean, are you okay?
Yeah,
Tyrael's
you
just-
seem like want to get hurt.
Tyrael's just kind of shake his head and just, I'm gonna go find a drink. I'll catch up with you guys later.
Wait a minute. Can I join you for that drink? I think carousing could happen.
No.
Oh,
Aw.
you know what, Andrew? I need a private conversation with you, Andrew. First, he turns down my healing, and then he won't let me take a drink with him. It's not fair. I feel real bad about it. My feelings hurt.
Adolo, you know that when you hold your hand up to your head like that when you speak out loud, we can all still hear you, right?
Get this thing to work a little bit better. I got fine tune, you know. I must have hit all to the call. I didn't mean it, but still, I would share that with all of you. Well, I think he's hurting. Somebody should go help him.
Let him have his time to contemplate. I understand a little bit of what he's going through, despite not being particularly nice to him about it. Now I feel a little bit bad.
I think we should really
A little
try to
bit.
do something to build up his armor. We got to help him learn how to take a punch.
I think that the path he walks is a little bit different than yours and mine. I think
Your audio just like stopped working well, Chris.
Oh.
It just
Yeah.
felt
Yeah.
like.
It
Super
started going iffy
can.
like mid-sentence there.
Did your AC like just turn on and you have noise cancellation or something?
Good. Yeah, I'll just try to talk up.
It's
We can
Super
barely hear you from the space station.
Yeah.
from the
Like
space
protecting
station.
a kid.
Yeah, that was super weird because it just stopped mid sentence.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. Most of my battery's dying.
And now it's
Yeah, it
going
might be
in and
the
out.
actual headset.
That or his
True.
internet's getting wonky for a moment here.
Well, basically, I was just trying to say. I don't actually have to. Never mind.
Well, should we take a break to sort out technical difficulties?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Take the
Do
break
intermission.
now.
Intermission?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick break.
Okay.
Early break.
Everybody go get some snacks.
Woo!
Okay. We'll be back a little bit. Okay. So as the general mood of the area around you in Newsham kind of quiets down, the excitement kind of dissipates. People start to go off to different sections of fights that are still happening. Some people run away excitedly saying, "Oh, I hope he's going to make it. He's going to go all the way." You guys are kind of left to your own at this sort of T section and a main thoroughfare of Newsham. What do you do?
Imperial went off on his own.
Yes, he went to get a drink.
I want to be irresponsible, but now I feel I need to be responsible. So I'm going to stealth and see if I can follow him. Just to make sure he's okay.
Okay.
As
so
Anders, like I see Ander going off or whatever, do you want me to send a bird after him?
Oh, right. But you'd be the one knowing what the bird's seeing, right?
Yeah.
Would you know then if he was in trouble or sad or hurt?
Yeah, of course. I know when if everybody's sad.
And would you find that alarming enough to tell us?
Why would it be alarming?
He's our friend.
Uh-huh.
He's our companion at arms.
Uh-huh.
If he is hurt, then I want to know about that so we can help to heal him.
Okay.
I missed that. What?
He's just like, okay, yeah. You think I would say that your confidence in Soot should not be high.
I see what's on here. If you see something really funny happen to him, would you tell us then?
Oh, okay. If you want, yeah. Because you would want to. We would all get in on the joke.
Yes, on the joke.
Creepy little cat.
I'll cast Flock of Familiars.
Okay.
And just kind of send them off to tag along behind Tyrael and just covertly, just to make sure that in case he gets into some kind of scruff, we know about it.
I need you to make a survival check.
A survival check. Is this for the? Oh, I will just
with the birds, yeah, because like you're tracking.
Oh, so can I have advantage because I'm helping the birds?
Sure.
I'll just like sit in Anolo's backpack and close my eyes.
Okay.
Crap. I rolled 2 4s.
Okay.
But plus 7, so 11.
Okay. Okay, so as you looking around the crowd, you see Tyrael just kind of dart. You see his robes kind of disappear behind the crowd before it dissipates. And even though your flock looks around, kind of, you catch Tyrael as he turns a corner to the left, but that's about it. Beyond that, as your birds fly around, you see that he's gone.
Yeah, I'll just look around everybody and be like, something really funny happened, and all the birds come back, and I'm just like, I lost them.
Okay.
I want to respect his privacy, but I also want to make sure. He blew through a lot of his own powers there. I want to make sure he's not gonna get picked off by some flaming chain dude.
I feel like do you say that out loud, Ender?
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that.
So I totally like that. That makes 100% sense to me. So I feel like from a distance, I felt pretty crappy before too, and I do like solidarity. So perhaps we could just, from a distance, ensure that he's safe.
Looks like we're going to have to track him. Thurkir.
Yes.
Thurkir. Thurkir wanted to watch more pit fights.
Well, you can come back. Just put us on the right path here after Tyrael.
All right. I'm gonna grab Soot and put him on my back and like, where's the last spot you saw him?
Yeah, and I'll send the birds up again and give Thurkir some help.
Okay. Make your survival check, please.
Uh, 20.
Okay, yeah. So as you pick up the scent of Tyrael, and it's a mixture of the blood, his sweat, the dirt, and just a regular Tyrael kind of smell. And as you sniff and you dart around, and as you turn the corner, it's almost like you see a little scent trail along the road as it kind of stumbling across, and you see it stumbles into a bar. Looks to be a public house called the Blue Seagull. And you look over the door and you see that his handprints are on it. There's some blood from his left hand on the door as he kind of like tries to fumble with it. Yeah, he's in there.
All right. Get them over here, Soot.
Okay.
Like, send the crows or something to bring them.
Oh yeah,
They can't keep up with me.
I'll tell Anolo, hey, they're over here, and I give you guys like a little path to come through.
Okay, so let's transition a minute to Tyrael, so he's inside the
Josh,
bar.
you're muted.
Yeah,
You said something.
Yeah. So Tyrael, you stumble into the Blue Seagull. This is a Dragonborn section of Newsham. So as you stumble in, you see just a bunch of dragonborn just kind of just turn their eyes all at you, and there's different shades and hues, ranging from black to green to red to blue to silver. You know, the whole. There's a bunch of different types of dragonborn in this bar, and as you stumble through, they just kind of look at you like, okay, you really got beat up. And you find a stool, you sit down, and you put your arms up on the bar. The bartender, who is like a feminine, slender dragonborn, she comes over to you. She looks at you. She's got this kind of wrap around her, like a hood, loose-fitting garments, except for these bracers at her forearms to keep stuff out of her drinks. She goes, "Well, what can I get you? Perhaps a drink on the house? Looks like you need one."
Well, I reach for my bag of holding and realize I left it with the party, and kind of shake my head and laugh. And if you wouldn't mind just one, it seems I left my bag at the pits.
Oh, you're in the pits, huh? She pulls out a tankard from behind, kind of dips it through like a trough underneath her, and sets this foaming beer in front of you.
Wasn't it obvious? And I kind of laugh as I sip.
Well, I see a lot of things around here, but hopefully some of that will change. Hopefully, Zane will be our district champion. Hopefully, the city champion, make our little area better.
Why? You guys have had a lot of trouble?
Yeah, you could say that. You being Tiefling and all, you probably know a bit about other people's perceptions, attitudes, behaviors.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. No, drink up, friend. You're in good company.
Is it?
Go ahead.
Oh, no. Is it one specific group or another, or can I just slug the rest of it back?
Well, since an army of Dragonborn took over Cliffnull, things haven't been quite the same for us here in Newsham. There's been a lot of suspicion, a lot of animosity, and sometimes just outright action. And where is it? And it's not really necessarily just one person or one group or another. It's just things have gotten not so great for us.
I had heard as much from Lady Dewdra.
Yeah. If this plan works, if Zane works out for us, we're gonna have her to thank.
Well, other than that route, is there anything your locale needs more than anything else, perhaps?
We need too many things. Not enough resources, not enough anything.
But if you had one thing other than peace, of course, and general understanding that would actually help you, all of you, what would it be?
And as you're saying this, like you realize that everyone is starting to look at you in the bar. And she looks at you. She eyes you kind of closely. She goes, I know you're being honest. I know you're being sincere. But I can't answer that for you right now. Not here. Not.
Fair.
So why don't you give me a bit of time, sugar? And I'll get you. And she gets your tanker, pulls you another drink, sets it down. On me.
I appreciate it, but I will pay for the third once I get my bag.
And let's transition back to the other group.
Good. I don't think our thirst can be quenched here at the Blue Seagull. Perhaps we should get going. Wink.
Back to the pits.
Yes.
Aha! Yes, I'm up for that.
I saw him ride me around till we get to the pit.
Yay!
Okay.
The rest of us followed you guys, right? To the.
Yeah, and I'm directing
Right.
Anolo to the Blue Seagull or whatever. Yeah.
And
Jack,
is our plan to be just out here waiting for him?
who did he give his bag to?
Well, because I didn't say me immediately, it's not it because I don't have it.
I think he just sort of left it with the party.
I kind of passed it out to you guys. Anybody who held a hand out.
Let's just say Ander. He's responsible.
Well, I'll just I'll make a pretense of bringing him his bag, and if he wants me to stick around, I'll stick around in the bar. If not, then I'll grab a couple to go.
So, I guess do you want me to just kind of wait out here, or we don't want to be too to overcrowd him?
Yeah. Let me go in for a second. I'll
Okay.
just give him the bag and make sure he can pay for his drinks and doesn't get like I don't know whatever a dragonborn would do to a tiefling.
And don't forget, you can speak to me just by doing this.
No, I can't.
Well, just try. Just try if you gotta. And I'm sure it'll work when it needs to.
Yeah,
I'll see you later, buddy. Roger.
I'll tell Anolo like, oh, hey, Thurkir and I are going to the pits. We'll be back in a bit. I'll keep checking in on you.
There's
Right.
no one else.
Totally
Okay.
works from you to me. Everybody else said, okay. You know, no, never mind. Have fun. Bet on
Okay.
somebody and win big. Bye.
Okay.
I
Where's
look over
everybody
at
else?
Ander,
I don't understand.
and I say this, boy, it sure would have been nice to have somebody who can disguise themselves and go into this bar so we could just chill out here, but I guess you'll do a good enough job.
Ah, thanks.
Yeah, I didn't mean it like that. All right, get in there. Hurry up. Go.
Where's everyone else though? I just want to understand where the rest of the party is. Are they back where we left them, or they tag along, or?
Snow would have tagged along.
Alvin would have too. Alvin's gonna look for like a cafe or something that's got outside seating, so he can
Okay.
like hang out, not crowd Tyrael, but like be around.
Okay, yeah, there's a couple little cafe-ish areas that you see a couple dragonborns sitting around in a table under like a canopy. They're all sharing a hookah.
Okay. Soot, is Brad with us?
No, I'm with Thurkir.
Oh, sorry, I meant Snow. We all keep doing it. Snow, would you care to join me at this fine establishment? They seem to have some odd manner of pipe device.
Neat. I'll try it.
Is Brad with us? Because Alvin would absolutely invite Brad to anything involving a hookah.
Yeah.
Brad, would you
Brad.
care? My treat.
Sounds great, bro. Sure.
Okay.
All right, so we go pull up a table at the hookah bar.
Yeah, sorry for the metallic clanking. That's the bunny sipping on his
Oh, is
water
it the
bottle.
bunny?
Buddy.
The
The typewriter in the background, yeah.
Yeah. I have
Oh,
a,
no, totally acceptable. I forgot
Yes.
about the bunny.
The bunny's got a paper
Just read
due in the
Shakespeare.
morning.
yeah. Oh my, yes, he does. Okay. So as you guys head down to the sort of outside pavilion area, you take a couple seats across from the other dragonborn, who are all different shades of like green. So there's like a darker green one that goes to turquoisey to a lighter green, and they just kind of regard you coolly. Eyes are squinting, because they see that the party is kind of mixed, they don't immediately bristle. Especially Alvin, you would be with your perception. You are noticing that they are more aware of different people than others, so they're definitely eyeing Brad more than they are Soot, Snow, or yourself.
Okay. Good day, gentlemen. Is it all right if myself and my companions here join you?
Free city.
Well, I am Alvin Allgood, small druid at large. These are my companions, Snow and Brad.
They just nod.
So, how does this thing work? What do you do?
Well, you guys are at a different table, so as you sit down, a waiter comes out, where he's definitely got like a little jacket on, no shirt, long flowing pants, and he looks at you. He goes, "Oh, shall we be having the regular or flavored?"
What kind of flavors do you got?
And he starts to rattle off a list. He's like, we have peach, vanilla, jasmine, cactus. We also have apple blossom, but that's a bit more pricey since apples are not native to this area. I assume you could afford that, though, generally speaking.
How much?
1 brick of the apple blossom tobacco will cost you 15 gold.
Yeah, sure. I'll give it a shot.
Okay. So he's like, very well, and he goes back. He quickly comes back out with a nice little brick of tobacco. It's about yay big. Plops it down on top of the hookah. He lights it. He goes, "Feel free."
And before anybody else deducts gold from their inventory, Alvin did say that this was his treat, so...
Oh.
Yeah, add it back in if you were going to, so Alvin pays the 15 gold.
Cool. So you guys sit down and you start to partake of your hookah. It is a bit... The smoke is cool because there's a layer of water at the bottom, and you roll it around in your mouth, you feel all the interesting apple notes. You get a bit of crisp, a bit of sweet, you exhale it through your nose. You smell the orchard through from where it came from. Okay, Ander.
Yes. I'm going to walk in, look for Turiel, and kind of casually slide up. If there's a seat next to him, I'll just sort of... I'll sit backwards on it, like, with my back leaning against the bar, elbow on the bar.
Okay.
And say, "Hey, buddy, you got any gold here to pay for your drinks?"
Hey, I actually had 2 for free, luckily, but I definitely need some gold. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Well, this is your bag, I believe.
Ah, yes, perfect. Thank you. How's everybody else doing?
Well, I think Soot and Thurkier wanted to go see a little bit more bloodshed. Then Alvin and Brad and Snow went over to the bar there, and Anolo's outside being all protective and stuff.
No. I mean, if he really wants to come in, I suppose that's fine. But yeah, I think I got my alone time that I needed.
Okay. I'm looking around the bar. Is it generally... Am I getting any looks, or...
Oh, yeah, you are. It's pretty obvious. No one's really hiding their suspicion of you.
You want to maybe find him in a different place? I mean,
I did just kind of walk in here on a whim, but if you're trying to go to a different establishment, I don't blame you. Just let me have a few more here.
Few more. We already picked you off the ground once today, my friend.
At least this time it'll be me saying "Ander" instead of "Oh."
And I've heard. I remember the story of that. That time I tried to leave, you came looking for me. That was what a good friend would do. Well, I think I'll just have a drink with you. And you're ready to go? I'm ready to go. Anello, come in.
Oh no.
Damn it, I knew it didn't work.
It's literally just about to be like,
So
what's the
easy to
situation in
me.
there, good buddy? Yeah, he must be eating or something. He's got his mouth full. He's not talking.
My
Actually,
God.
you know what? I'm gonna when you want to come out, you come out. I'm gonna go hang out with Anolo.
Okay.
Take your time. Where do you think I'll find you?
We'll probably be across the street there, where the other guys are.
If I don't find you there, I'll go to the tavern we stayed at before we were evicted from the town.
All right. Yeah.
Not a great memory, but we all know where that is.
Or the ship, Doc.
Oh, that's true. Yep, never mind. We'll do that instead.
One too many hits to the face.
He's a little punch drunk.
Okay, so as you guys part ways, Andrew, as you leave for the bar, you definitely feel like the glares are encroaching in upon you. For whatever reason is alien to you. You open the door and the sunlight shines in, and you see this Tyrael highlighted there, sitting at the bar, horns to his side, kind of dirt and blood dried on his face, sipping a beer. As the female bartender comes up to him one last time and puts her arms out in front of him and lifts his head up real gently and then goes away. And you close the door, you're outside with Anolo.
Yeah, I guess he just wants to be alone a little bit longer. I told him we'd be across the street, or if we're not there, meet us back at the ship.
I'm not leaving him. I'll wait for him until he walks out.
Well, we probably could keep an eye on him from over where the other guys are.
I was gonna say, Alvin is like waving to you from the patio, and also attempting, but I want to assume failing, to blow a smoke ring. Like he's trying it, but he's just like doesn't have any practice at it.
Make a dexterity check.
Sure.
It's not easy.
Wow, that's a 19 on the die, so that's 21. It's
Okay.
an amazingly lucky roll.
How big do you want your smoke ring to be?
I want to blow one of those like big ones and then another small one through it, since I had a
Okay.
lucky roll.
Okie dokie. Cool. So yeah, you go, and it just kind of like this turns like this little bullseye kind of effect. Okay.
Seeing that
Same.
Snow's gonna probably he'd probably try to copy that, so he'd breathe in really deep, but this being his first time, probably coughs up a lung.
Oh, make a Constitution save for me.
Brad is gonna
Snow
try to
could do it with
a very
winter.
advanced triangle.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
He's gonna make the ship that
19.
Gandalf made.
Okay, so Snow, as you breathe deeply in, like you feel your lungs kind of burn, you kind of stifle a cough and exhale gently.
Smooth.
Okay. Brad, please
18.
make 18
Yeah.
for
If
a
it's the same
triangle.
kind of roll. Yeah, for a triangle.
You kind of have a little difficulty in making a triangle. It comes up more oval, with a kind of one little kind of point, but the rest of it's kind of round. It looks almost like an inverted heart.
Yeah, totally was trying to do that.
Okay.
Well played, Brad. Well played.
Other folks?
Yeah, so listen, you can go over next door if you want and do all of that kind of stuff with him. If it's all the same, I'm staying right here until he's out.
Okay.
It's okay, buddy.
Just be aware where we are. Okay. Everybody's dragonborn around here except us. Big metal Dre dude hanging around outside a bar might invite some questions, investigations from the locals. You know, it might look better if we were engaged in some sort of commerce, smoking, drinking, eating.
What I'm doing, I'm bouncing. I am a guard right now, and anybody can approach me and I can show 'em my shield of helm. It looks great.
I don't know, man. Like, you're a Goliath and they're all dragonborn.
I'll take my chances right now.
I'll keep my eye on you. I'm going to go join the others.
Okay, so you join the rest of the crew outside sharing a hookah. Soot and Thurkir, you go back towards the rest of the fights, and as you're looking down, you see the fights have moved closer towards the main citadel of Newsham, where Bodrick Bloodgrog, holds court and is, serves as protector of the city. And as you you walk down, the crowds are getting larger and larger, deeper, because now it's kind of like the fighters are fewer and fewer, and it's narrowing themselves down to the last few remaining ones. And you look through the crowd, you see Zane fighting looks to be a genasi, an earthen genasi, with rocks for hair, and but kind of spirals down in these dreadlocks. These green fists, regular just rock body, and she just go koosh, crack, and just smack him right in the face. Her knuckles kind of splintering and cracking as you see her rock dust fly into his face, and blood just bloom in his nose. He looks around, kind of groggy, and as he just squares himself up, and she goes in for another swing. He dodges out of the way, blocks it, and then cracks her in the face, and they go back and forth a little bit. And the crowd is a mixture now of a lot of Dragonborn. There's gnomes and dwarves and more genasi have showed up. What are you doing?
I want to psychically check in with Anolo, let him know and then start to give him a blow by blow description of the fights that are going on. Explain that Zane guy is here, and he hit this rock person, and then did this happen, and then the whole thing. I'm just kind of unsolicited.
It's like an over-enthused sports fan. You're gonna see me as I'm totally guarding this door for Tyrael, but I'm
Okay.
Thurkir pushes us to the front. We want to be as close as we can.
Yeah.
Maybe get some blood splatter.
Okay. So you guys are pushing your way through. You see, they both look tired. They've been fighting all day long. They're both moving a little more sluggish. Now, just to help me make a decision for this whole moment, could everyone roll a 20 for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm only rolling 4s tonight, apparently.
You just with a straight roll, it's an 8.
Yeah.
Yep, straight roll.
3.
7.
I'm typing.
Okay, so those of you who have
15.
9.
10 or higher, please raise your hands.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the dice have spoken. So Zane looks around. He doesn't seem to be very aware that there is just kind of a fist coming at him. He blocks it. A little slow to block the next one, but he gets her foot square in his chest, and he exhales a bunch of air, and she grabs his head, just smacks it with his knee, with her knee, rocking his head back. He's groggy, moving around, and she just Superman punches him, boom, right in the face. You see his eyes just kind of roll back into his head, and you see his form slump to his knees and flop over on the ground.
Yay! And I'll letting him know, Zane's down, he's down, he's down.
Slowly pushes himself up. He looks around, and he sees all the Genasi cheering and hollering and all this other stuff. And he gets up onto his knees and sighs.
Wait, do we know that he's like the lady that Spice Lady wants to win? Right?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yep.
You look like you could use a drink.
No.
Offer him a potion. He won't know what's in it. Oh,
You are. What's bad? Thank you for the offer.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm gonna like and I look for Ander, and I go across the road like in panic mode, so I'm running with my hands in front of me like, Ander, I think Zane just lost.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough on the dragon folk here. Well, I'm gonna go get Tyrael, and I think we're gonna move along tonight. I think find a better place to carouse.
All right, well, I'll let him know we're coming. Tyrael, we're on our way in. Just so you know, just to give you a warning, you're on your last drink. All right, he should know he's on his last drink right now. You should go get him.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back into the bar.
You open the door again. You go over to Tyrael, who's still sitting there, almost finished with his last beer. Take a seat.
Hey, I think it's time to go.
Why? Is something wrong?
Yeah, we should go.
All right, just one moment. I reach into my bag. I'm assuming I had like 2 more drinks, so I'll pay for those, and I'll leave a tip, so like 5 gold.
Okay. So the Dragonborn lass comes over to you, scoops up the 5 gold. She goes, "Much obliged." And she puts 2 back into your hand. And as she retracts, you feel something else. But you don't look.
Okay.
And you put the gold back into your pocket. I don't need all that. I do enough business around here as it is. But thank you.
Well, I'll come back and spend it sometime. Let me know if you need anything.
Do that.
And I'll saunter out with Ander.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, Zane lost, so I don't know how the Dragonborn are going to take that. We might want to change districts. Just saying.
Were you around us when you said that? Or
I
just
was,
your...
just material as we're walking back
Yep.
to you guys.
You'd see me kind of just like look down and kind of squeeze my fists and shake my head and just be like, all right.
Hey, if it's any consolation, you gave him such a rough go. I mean, you know, you're pretty tough. You took him to I don't want to say his limit, but yeah, you tested him.
That's
Wait
the
a
problem, though. I messed with his chances. If he hadn't run into me, he'd probably be able to help these people.
Help these people? What do you mean?
Somehow him being championed through Dudra would have helped the Dragonborn more directly. So, unfortunately, I've thrown a wrench into a lot of good things today.
Oh. Oh yeah. We should definitely change districts then. Yeah, let's get back with everybody else real quick.
Tyrael nods. His mood has definitely darkened again.
So yeah, friends, I don't want to interrupt your smoking good time. I don't smoke, of course. It makes your skin all dry and rough.
And I'm sure you also do it to preserve your beautiful singing voice.
Oh yeah, that too. But I think we should probably see what else Newsham has to offer us. Quickly.
Why the rush all of a sudden?
There's something happening?
The fights didn't go the Dragonborn's way. Let's just put it that way.
Okay. Maybe another district is in order. I'm sure there's lots of things here in Newsham we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
All right.
Hey, Anolo,
Alright, so we should-
tell Soot where we should meet him, or ask him where to meet him.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Before I send him a message, do you think perhaps we should go to Dudra to see if there's some kind of plan B that we could be a part of?
Yeah. Let's do that.
All right, everybody. If you don't want to hear this message, I've been a little wonky, so I don't know if it's going to Alia or not. So, Soot, and I'm saying this out loud. Soot, I believe we're going to Dudra's Spice Shack. Meet us there or be square. Click.
Yeah, and then just perhaps happenstance, I'm gonna just be like, "Hey, Anolo, I think the fights are done. Like, where are you guys headed?"
Is this thing working? Soot, come in.
Yeah. Where are you guys going?
Oh, yeah. We're gonna go to Dudra's Spice Shack.
Oh, the place we were at before.
One of the places we were at before, but yes.
All right. Okay. Yeah, through here. We gotta go back to the Spice
We'll see.
Shack.
Thurkir knows a shortcut, and I'll climb up the buildings and we'll jump roof to roof.
Nice. Make a dexterity check or acrobatics check.
Okay. 8 plus 5 is 13.
Okay, so you get up the building. You're preoccupied. There's a lot of smells. There's a lot of things going on. Some of the walls are not as stable as you would expect, and you kind of slip here and there. But you manage to get to the top of the roof and start to bound across the roofs, heading towards Dudra's shop. And as you guys pick up from your hookah table, you leave your stuff down. The news starts to travel, and you start to see some of the Dragonborn in this district look disappointed. And there's mutterings and there's other things, and as you guys are leaving, but as you wander through the rest of the rest of the winding streets of Newsham, you manage to reconvene all in front of Dudra's shop. And she has changed her garb, and it's more of a long, flowing green drapery, and there's gold rings on her fingers. She looks more ornate than you've seen her in the past. And she goes, "Oh, the shop's closing in a little while. Oh, hello."
Hi, Dudra. I suppose you've heard the news.
News?
Zane did not win.
Oh! Pity.
Yeah, we were actually just down in the Dragonborn Quarter. They look pretty heartbroken by it. Is there anything we can do to help?
It's too late to enter the festival. But he's not my only iron in the fire. You're off. What do you... She looks generally just really fascinated now. She's really thinking about what she can use the services of 8 people for. And
Probably not guarding a warehouse.
Yeah. Actually, Andrew, could you make a insight check for me?
Could I make it? Theoretically. 18.
Okay.
I rolled pretty well.
You were getting the sense that she is really thinking about some operation or some tasks that she needs done, or she would like to have done, that normally she wouldn't rely on other people for, but she doesn't know if she can trust you. That's the kind of vibe you're getting.
I just want to be clear. We'd like to help your people. I think we all recognize they've gotten a bad deal just because of what's been going down in Cliftonall. We try to do the right thing. We have a pretty good track record. We've been the Frostfell, the Feywild. We've been transdimensional with the Sphinx. We have a certain set of talents and skills that we've acquired over a long career of adventuring. But we'd like to employ those in mostly ethical and moral and legal when we have to kinds of ways.
Interesting. Well, you could break the Blazing Jane's hold on this city.
Yeah, what's going on? They were just a gang when we were here last.
Oh, well. Some say there are other forces at work. Some say, to me, it just seems like a bunch of coincidences. Who knows? But through several lucky, fortunate turns of events in their favor, one being Solana Nightshade and her crew of the Talon are gone. And while they were smugglers, a gang, at least they pose a resistance or a competition to the Blazing Chain. But now with her out of the picture, Obrash has been able to muscle his way, literally and figuratively, into other corners to take over docks and to exploit loopholes in the law. He is a much more crafty Etten than one would surmise.
Yeah, I think he might be having a little help on the outside of the town. I look at the rest of the guys. I said, our recent acquaintance from back in the forest.
Oh, her.
Yeah.
What about Grisbeck or Bodrick? Have they been doing anything to try and fight these guys?
Grisbeck keep his axe grinders to the market square where it's safe, and other sort of enterprises. They don't often go out to the larger districts to protect people. And Bodrick, no one's actually seen Bodrick in like a month. Rumor has it he's taken ill and just takes papers from his bed and gives decrees from his bed.
You think if he was well enough that he'd be able to help do something?
I can't believe that. He found part of the city was founded on the freedom of this central area, this central market, and this is the safest place. And beyond that, it's kind of fair game, because the people who come here needed that, a place to be free without the strictures of other cultures and law. But now it seems to be weird, and power does strange things.
So more problems with these Blazing Chains guys.
Well, they're just a nuisance mostly. I mean, there's a few extra tariffs when you come in, a few extra tariffs when goods leave. Yeah, they kind of walk around in certain districts like they own it, and they don't. But it could be a problem worth solving. Or you go on your merry way. Many people do, it's fine. I have connections, I have my own resources, I have my own ways of handling things and protecting those of my community.
Any idea where this Solana Nightshade disappeared off to? Or where she was last seen?
She was last seen aboard her ship, upon the top mast, pointing at the sunset. That's it.
I want to take off the token and hand it back, and I'll tell Dudra, you gave me a favor that you didn't have to and risked a lot. So I will give you the same. Whatever you ask, the one that you want most done, I will do.
She takes the token back. She says, "Oh, it's a calculated bet. There's no need for a favor. We were even. We were square to begin with. No need to ingratiate yourself to me." And she tucks it back into her dress.
Well, why don't we? We'll think about it, and then maybe we can meet you back here tomorrow when you're open for business, so that we're not taking up more time of your evening.
I do have a ceremony to get to.
Oh, part of the festivities?
Oh yes, I'm quite sure my champion will win.
Your champion? I just told you, Zine lost.
No, and she just waves her hand. She goes, "Oh."
And she did say that she's got many irons in the fire. I take that to believe multiple stakes in the game, or if you need multiple champions who are fighting for her name.
Oh, all right.
She bows slightly and draws the curtains around her tent, and you hear some shuffling as you presume she leaves.
Tyrael, I'm sorry. I want to help them too, but we also have to keep our eyes open on the big picture here. When we rattled our dragon buddy back there in the desert, that let us know just how much we got keep focused on saving the larger part of existence. I mean, if there was something we could do here in a day or two, I think that would be fine, but I don't know how much good we could do to set right the wrongs.
Anything we could do, we should do. And that's always been how I've run it.
Well, from what I hear, the best way to right the wrongs would be to do something about our cliff null situation.
Or
That's
just
going to be tied in with dealing with the dragons in general.
But how much time do we like have to kill before this like Meehan thing anyway? Like,
you have to one more day.
like what can we do in like a day, bros?
I could scry that lady that you guys were talking about. If you wanted to know where she was.
That may be helpful.
Sir Lana. Yes.
But
I
that-
mean, yeah, that's one way we could go about it, but
The guy that was in, the guy that you said we were friends with, the one that was in charge of things. They say he's in bed and stuff like that, but it's always, like he's possessed by something, and he's not really there, or like he's just in bed and sick a little bit. It's always something else.
Whoa,
That's cool.
conspiracy!
So it does raise a good point there.
And Bodrick did invite us to the wedding.
He's a friend of mine. I didn't even think like that, you crazy little spooky cat, but it makes a whole lot of sense.
I hope it's mind flares again.
I almost demand to see him. In
What if
fact,
we,
that's the way I'm gonna go.
what if we just sent a little crow recon first, or raven recon?
We could talk to Grisback.
Unless he's in on it.
Right, so I don't want to send it. That's accurate. I used to know this guy who was very good at investigating, and he would say that typically 90% of incidences happen with the marital spouse. So we don't want to ask the marital spouse until we throw a crow in his way. I think the crow's a great idea.
Okay.
We'll walk towards the palace, and then we can.
Okay. So as you're making your way through, you see shops are closing up, wares are being put away, carpets rolled up, things in trunks, the whole nine. Except for like one guy who just stubbornly just staying open. He's just got a bunch of just random stuff, all over the place. He looks at you, goes, "Oh, wares? I've got wares if you've got coin," and he just barks out. You guys,
Where?
Alvin sort of turns to Soot and Snow and Brad, because they were with me at Jasper's shop. And I go, wonder if that's that gentleman that Jasper was talking about. Mysterious fellow with mysterious goods.
Oh yeah, that charlatan guy.
Yes, the charlatan.
I want to buy fake stuff.
Let's see what he's
I-
got. See
You
what
guys-
he's.
you gonna stop or keep going?
Oh,
I think
it's
we're
stopping. It's stopping.
Yeah, I think we're
Yep.
gonna stop.
Just to see what he's got on hand that is
Okay.
raising all this hubbub.
Where's the wares?
Where's the wares? He points to the stuff in front of him, and it's just a bunch of just weird stuff. Like you see bits of candle, wax that has been collected in a little jar. You see a wooden figurine that's been burned very badly. Sorry. You see an eyeball that's been preserved in glass. A small glass puzzle box inside, which is like there's parts of coin in each of the pieces. You see a small iron box with glyphs, and even a little a small ivory chess piece, and piece of parchment, and then there's a spherical ball that looks it's a puzzle ball.
Detect magic.
Okay. Everything is magical.
I turn around to everybody going, everything's magic.
What kind?
I turn around back and I'm looking around. Can I get an idea of anything that pops out to me?
Nothing real major. It's all faintly magical. So nothing giving off a huge magical aura. And they range, from I don't know, just illusion stuff to some evocation things, and it's kind of all over the map. But
Yeah.
it's not very powerful.
Yeah, I'm just it's all just trinkets.
I'm gonna look at the glyph box.
Okay. And the guy's like, "Oh yes, wares. Oh, it's a good ware."
How big is this box?
It's probably, I don't know, 2 inches by 2 inches. A small cube.
How much is this thing?
That? Oh, you could have that for a few silver.
Your silver?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Good. So, as you pull out your silver coins, he goes, "Oh, that's good." He just swipes it from your hand.
Is anything cursed?
Snow, you are losing 15 silver.
Okay.
Curse? Where curse? Where? No
Yeah.
curse. Where?
Nothing? Not even
No.
a little bit?
No.
I have a direct to DM question. You said the puzzle box was glass. What's the puzzle ball made of?
Iron.
Iron? Okay. Alvin wants to. He picks up the puzzle box then.
Okay.
He goes, I think I might be interested in this, my good sir.
Okay. I need you to make a perception check.
Sure thing. That's a 24.
Okay. So, as you are examining the box, and he's like pointing to it, he's like, "Oh," he leans in. That coin is that's one platinum coin that was divided into pieces and frozen in glass. And he starts to explain it, but you start to feel your money pouch at your belt being tugged on, and you look down, and so you see this thing flitter underneath the table, and the sort of table skirt disappeared.
Did
Underneath
it
the table.
anything? It grabbed my money pouch?
It tried to, but then when you look down, you see that whatever it was trying to grab at it went underneath the table and disappeared underneath the table. And the guy's like, "Oh, where? So this you can have this for 7 silver. The platinum's no good, but it's fun."
I give him the 7 silver.
Excellent. Here you go.
And then I kind of step back away from the table carefully, and I'd say, trying to whisper, or I'll Browish to those of you who understand Browish. I'm like, "There's something under the table, sneaky. Tried to grab my money pouch. Watch yourselves."
I'd like to also do an insight roll on
Okay.
how he's been acting, especially with the way Soot mentioned the whole curse thing.
Okay.
Does a... Where are you? 16?
You look at him, and he gives you this weird bug eye look. Other than that, it's just kind of unnerving. You're not really getting much.
Alright. So, seeing him step away from the table, I'm also gonna I'm gonna open the box.
Okay.
Just I want to see how big it is and if there's like, yeah, how
Inside
much
looks,
space.
it's 2x2 box, and inside there is a small, thin, like dust at the bottom of the box.
Maybe I'll think of something to put in there later.
Okay.
I'll just close it back up. Put it in my bag.
Okay.
I'd like to.
The guy-
cast- Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask the merchant. You got anything a little bit more potent, a little more interesting?
Make a perception check.
12.
12. Okay. Oh, what? He like kind of leans forward. Interesting, you say? Interesting in how? In terms of, would you like death? Would you like money? Would you like love? What is it you want?
Well, we know I don't need any help finding love.
No, certainly not.
I'm trying to avoid death for myself for as long as possible. Money, however, is always of an interest to me. What do you got in that department?
Money? He dips down underneath, throws up part of the table, the rug, so to speak, starts rumbling around in something. Comes back up. He holds up a jar full of coins. I have this. If you can guess how much is in it, it's yours.
Okay. It's not exactly what I was thinking. What happens if I guess wrong?
Then you don't get it.
Oh. I will examine it, I guess, and
Okay, make a perception check.
Brad wants to too.
Oh gosh, make a perception check.
I got a 22.
Okay.
I got a 23.
Oh, Brad.
What? I didn't hear you, Brad. What'd you get?
23. Just
20. Oh
one
my
more.
god. Okay. So you guys
I
are
got
scrutinizing
24.
it.
24.
25.
Yeah.
And
you're scrutinizing
$1.
it. Yes. This is Price is Right now. Yeah. That would be a heck of a one shot. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Ooh, wait, it would be.
Yeah. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So as you're looking at it, you're both coming to a similar number, but Brad, you're a little quicker on the draw, a little quicker with your perception. What's your guess?
I don't know how big the jar is. Like, as an actual person, I have no idea what I should
Yeah.
be guessing. Should I be guessing in, like, the hundreds? Or, like,
Well,
the thousands? Like, 500s?
I mean, there's all different kinds of denominations, all different kinds of stuff in there. It's a fairly good-sized jar. I don't know, maybe about a foot tall, maybe 8 inches diameter. Whatever. Give me a number.
3 platinum, a gold, and 28 silver, and 2 copper.
The jar is full. That would not fill the jar.
Oh, right. No, but that's the value of it.
Ah, okay. So,
Does that make sense?
so
Or
yes,
is it like
yes,
all
yes.
one coin? Like,
Can you just give me
I
a
could say
yeah,
it in thousands instead or something. Like,
yeah,
the-
just
the-
yeah. sorry.
873. What? I don't know.
Okay. Ander?
72.
Oh.
Okay. He looks at you both. He goes, I can't believe it. Pushes the jar over to Brad.
Damn it. What?
Enjoy your 873 coppers.
Have fun logging that around, Brad.
Whoa. I feel like a winner. Thanks, bro.
but both of you realize your coin pouches are a little bit lighter, and each of you have lost 10 gold.
I'm gonna flip the table over.
I want to
Okay.
wait before he does that. I want to cast friends on him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a save on that?
No,
No, it just happens.
nope. Just happens as long as he's not hostile.
No, he looks at you and goes, oh, kitty.
I'm still dwarf.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
No,
I'm
no with a
sorry.
mustache.
No.
Cheeseburger.
No, that's what it was.
He's like, oh.
Yes.
And you
Mustache
Andrew, you
gnome, right?
Gosh, you flip the table over, all these trinkets crash and clatter and clank across the stone thoroughfare. And underneath, there's nothing underneath the table. He's
What's
like, what
going on
did you do
here?"
that for?
I can tell my coin purses later.
Ooh.
That sounds like a personal problem.
I'm gonna go full on like the gnome face disappears. There's like just a black cat face with like these like red horrible eyes and the teeth that come up, and I'm just gonna be like, give them their money back, like almost breaking into deep speech. And I'd like to intimidate.
Okay. What's make your roll, please.
Ah, there we are. That's much better. 27.
Okay. So he just puts his hands up, and he just kind of jiggles a little bit, and just coins just come and hit the ground below him, and it's much more than 10 gold. It looks to be a mix. There's like 27 gold down there, and there's a bunch of silvers.
Give me the coolest thing you've got.
Taking my gold back.
Yeah. same
Well,
for
you
that.
asked for the gold, and we're friends, so this seems like it's a bit much. Like now you're shaking me down instead of just taking what's yours.
Yeah, but you take from a bunch of people, right?
Up above, let's see who. Alvin's gonna notice that the guards are starting to converge along the rooftops, and from last time in Newsham, you remember that these are the axe grinders, the special police.
Hey guys, we might want to take it easy. There's some guards approaching.
Yeah.
Like
Just
to
a
not make
misunderstanding here.
Sure, cool not to get kicked out of town
Again.
Yeah,
again.
yeah. We're square. Take what's yours, and that's fine.
I'll pop back into gnome.
Okay.
Is the ground below us like sand and dirt, or is it
Yeah.
like rock?
There's around the edges is sand and dirt. The sort of center section is all kind of brick cobblestone-y kind of thing. It's not cobblestone, but it's larger stones. That's makeshift road.
As we walk away, Brad is going to be casting mold earth repeatedly to just totally jank up his whole setup. So like shelves go a little sideways and the table doesn't lay flat. Yeah, just a little, like things will slowly,
Just
like over the next
just
few
crooked.
days.
It does like a slow
yeah.
slide.
Yeah, very slow, just a little, subtle.
Okay. So between like his tent being kind of askew, or his table is it's kind of lopsided. Some of his wares got buried in the sand in the movement of everything. So it's just like he kind of gets down, just starts undigging stuff and blowing things off.
Hey, hey, Soot. I sometimes I call you a creepy little cat, and I just want to let you know I do truly mean that. Thanks.
I know.
Okay. So you guys are walking through the sun is setting. The sky is turning this nice kind of pink, and there's purples and darker blues as you approach the garrison, or I guess probably the citadel, probably a better phrase of this, of Newsham. As you guys are walking by the stables on your left-hand side, you remember fondly all the lizards that you were riding years ago. It seemed to be years ago now, off into the sands, protecting what was a massive convoy of money to none other than Meehan. And and as you walk by that, you go up to the main kind of rising elevated ramp up to the gates. 2 guards, dwarven, stand there with halberds, like, state your business.
See my friend.
Okay, you got a friend. That's great. Why don't you go see him?
Okay, thanks. If you'll just excuse me then.
Ching! The halberds cross.
Well, you
No.
gave me permission. You just told me go see him.
Yeah, that
Okay.
way.
My friend is Bodrick, and I'd like to see him.
Oh, but yeah, everyone says that.
My good friend, do you know who you're talking to?
Nope.
This is Big Jim Slate. And we are the Oddlot. We know Bodrick quite well. We've done him a fair bit of business the last time we were in town.
Bodrick's not seeing guests. I don't care who you are or what kind of stone your name is.
Went to his wedding.
Yeah.
Make
He
a
was-
deception check.
Big Jim here was practically his best man.
Did you say deception?
Yeah, you're lying.
Both of us?
Yeah.
Natural 20.
16.
plus
You got a
15.
net 20?
Yeah, 35.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Reality splits to put your name in gold lettering on the wedding registry.
yeah. No. But he looks at you and goes, You folks. You lot.
Oddlot.
Wedding, huh? Okay. Still, we've got protocols, and you notice he softens his tone a bit. I can't let you in. He's not taking visitors. Sorry. I don't. Even if you were a wedding guest, even if you were real close, my orders are orders.
Well, whose orders are you following, though? Bodrick's? That's so unlike him. He was such a gregarious and outgoing fellow. In fact, he gave me this. What was it? My shield or this rapier? It was my rapier, but he helped me enchant it. It was a wonderful moment in that little fountain he has. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Well, maybe only his close friends get that far inside.
No, likely. So then that's the case. You can tell at walking for insulting me. I'm a guard. I'm just doing my job.
Well, I just want to know who's giving you your orders.
No. You're gonna be sassy and be like that. I don't have to tell you anything.
Brad's gonna kind of lean up and like kind of put his elbow kind of in the air because there isn't anywhere to really lean it. He's like, bro, we've heard that he's sick, and there are healers amongst us, and we have traveled many lands and many realities, bro. Like we have seen some serious stuff, and perhaps we can actually help him.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm good at that. Yay! Go. Dirty 20.
Okay. He leans over to his fellow guard friend, whispers something, and the other guard goes inside. We're just checking on some things. Be right, just a minute.
So yeah, so anyhow, which side are you on in all of this? I've heard there's secret underground war stuff going on, kinda. Pretty intense, bro.
Side? I'm on
Yeah.
Nusham's side.
Sweet. That's the side to be on. Nusham's a sweet city.
It serves its purpose, I guess. Pays my bills, gives my family security and a place to stay at night.
You got any kids, bro? He's just shooting the shit with him basically at this point. Try to.
And he looks, he goes, well, the missus and I have been trying. For no luck yet. I don't know. It's people have kids so easily around here these days. I mean, I don't know why it's not working for us. And it's really not. It makes me feel. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm divulging.
Brad like shares some like exercises, some yoga poses that he's like, these might like help rev your engines, bro. Like that. Like he like throw his arms like up in the air, and, like legs out, and like do like 20 of these at dawn.
At dawn we do yoga. Is that what you're saying?
Bro. Yeah.
Okay. So he starts, kind of mimicking some of the poses. And then the other dwarven guard comes out. He looks, goes, "What the? F are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, yeah, sorry, Derek," and he just kind of retreats. So the dwarf you know is Derek.
Mm.
He's like, "Okay, you can come in, but it's only because, for whatever reason, Grisback knows who you are. And you are not... You need to check your weapons at the door, check all your magic items. All your equipment will be taken care of. But it's got to be left here at the front of the gates before you see Bodrick. You will be allowed... You'll be allowed 5 minutes to talk with him, to examine him since you are healers, and after that, should there be a means of his healing, you will have access to your equipment once again, and only the stuff that you need.
Wait.
Acceptable?
Sounds fair to me.
Likewise.
So we check in our weapons, and you check the egg on your face.
I'll need that armor too, Paladin.
Excuse me, but I'm a healer, in case you didn't know, and I need my spell focus, which is all it is, right?
No spell focus is allowed.
You know what? You look like a smart and reasonable man, so I'm just gonna ask you, like, I don't know, maybe like you're 5. But how do you expect a paladin to produce any spells or magic without, I don't know, a spell focus?
He leans forward on his halberd. He goes, "Feckin' pray."
You just look like a fool. You get this.
Bro. Breathe in, breathe out, bro. Breathe in, breathe out.
It's because I said egg on his face.
Why don't? Would it be all right if some of us stayed here near the equipment while the rest of us went inside? That way, we have stuff here that honestly we have a little bit of trouble trusting anybody with.
Totally understood. You can pick your guards.
I'll stay, guys, if you want me to. If you don't think you're gonna need me.
Well, no, dudes, I'll stay. I can like totally teach. Oh shoot, was it Derek? I could like totally teach this dude some more moves. It'll be sweet. I'll enjoy myself out in the sun. You trust me, right, Ender?
Oh yeah, of course, Brad. Of course, I trust you.
You need an insight roll to know that one.
I would like to try, and as soon as they started talking about like spell focuses and items and things, I want to try to like involve my pipe and my book in my disguise of being a gnome, so that they're not visible.
You just have like smoke pouring out of your ears then, or something. Like,
Well,
what?
I'm not smoking the pipe. I'm just like putting it, someplace. I'm not.
Oh, you're trying to.
This is a disguise self and at will spell. So like it's a part of it's an eldritch invocation.
Yes. Hold on. Where is it? Okay, so I just want to take a quick look at the language of the spell. Okay, disguise self. So let's see, disguise self.
Myself, including my clothing, armor, and weapons and other belongings on my person, look different until the spell ends.
Okay.
But they fail to hold up to physical inspection.
Right on. I need you to make a sleight of hand check then.
Five.
Okay. So as you're kind of like really slowly, gingerly, like just kind of putting your pipe in, he's like, hey, you gnome.
Yes, I'm a gnome.
Fork it over.
Fork what over?
Yeah, the pipe. And
I'll
that book.
I'll stay outside.
Okay, you stay outside.
Brad, I really do appreciate your offer, but I'd like to be the one to stay outside. I would not want to. Last time I was here, I did not. I got banned, so maybe I ought to not see him again.
Oh, bro, what did you do? Okay, sure.
Killed a guy kind of publicly.
Ooh. Whoa. Yeah.
Bro.
That's bro.
It was Grizzly.
All right.
Okay.
So we just hand
To
over
me.
all our items. Here's my claw.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with
That's
that.
all of them.
The mic's off. The mic's back on.
Pretty much.
Someone turned on Siri.
Oh no.
You don't want like my satchel, do you? I just wear like this sash. That's about all I wear.
Yeah. Well, you have those claws that are kind of attached to you.
No, not those ones. The fancy ones. The weapon ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Those gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all
That's
your
it.
belongings right here, they'll be taken care of.
Wait, one last thing. And I'm only asking, I will give you everything. Even my, I hate to say it, but the loincloth, but I have to keep the shield. And it's not a weapon. Truthfully, I use it only for protecting, and I need it for my spell focus. Otherwise, I'm useless to one of my good friends with all of my stuff.
Like in order to like actually understand what's wrong with him, maybe he needs to use it.
I absolutely, in order to understand what's going on, I need it.
And like we said, once you identify the problem, you'll be given access to the things that you need. Until that moment arrives, you're gonna have to give me the loincloth and the shield then. Or maybe just the shield.
Yeah, you don't want that.
That's fine. You know, I said I would give you the loincloth if I got my shield.
I'm
I need to
being
protect
nice. I'm
myself.
backing up on this. So just give me the shield.
Does Brad have to get naked too? Brad's like starting to undo his belt buckle.
Oh god. Derek, where'd you start?
And Derek's like, hey, you know, what you do out here is your business. Weapons in here is my business. So if you want to get naked, you have fun. No laws against that in Newsham.
Good to know.
So
Fine. I strip to everything. I'm very reluctant to doing it. Fuck it. Doing it.
okay.
Do live.
Yeah. Alvin piles up his stuff, his quarterstaff, his shield, spell focus, all of it.
Snow will do the same.
Okay.
The
I'm
armor
jacked, by the
thing,
way.
was that directed specifically at Enola or anyone wearing armor?
Anybody, you have to
Oh, okay.
disrobe.
Yeah. So Alvin, he takes off his basilisk scale mail, and the Lamia boots totally have claws on them, so he takes those off too.
Okay. Tyrell, what are you doing?
I'll go inside. I'll, doff the bag and stuff.
Okay.
With Ander and Enola. Or, excuse me, and Ander and Brad?
No, stood.
Okay, Ander inside.
So you're staying outside?
No, I'll give them my stuff.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
So you're going in with Anolo, Alvin, Thurkir, and Snow.
I'm
Yeah.
just
So you're going
directly talking to Ander. I'll be like, I can keep in communication with Anolo.
Oh,
Okay. So, once again, as the party splits, those of you going in, You see the doors, these stone doors kind of give way. You're given access. You walk in, they close behind you. Those outside see your friends disappear as the doors shut, and you are left to protect their things. Or actually, no, this is a better way to do this. You guys all go in. There's like a sort of antechamber, so you guys are protected from movement at large, and everyone goes through a second set of double doors. Sorry, I'm trying to remember the map. I haven't been to this part of the world in a very long time. Sorry. And as you go in, there is this large, I guess, not a throne room, but it's more like a dance hall with these pillars, and you guys get led up a set of stairs to the third floor. You go up to walk on these nice plush carpeted walkways. You're led down to a room down at the very end at the back of the citadel. The guard slowly opens it and opens the door, and there is the face of Grisback Hammerfast. He nods, opens the door, and he gestures you in, and in bed is Bodrick Bloodgrog, emaciated, thin, and his two-toned hair drenched with sweat sticking to his head, his beard sticking to his throat, and just drooping below him. He looks over at you and he goes, Anolo. And that's where we're going to stop tonight.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I'm guessing this must be
Super
juicy
cool.
if we're stopping now.
Super
I know, right?
cool.
I was waiting
What's
for
a
you.
good
when-
cliffhanger?
I was waiting for you when the doors closed. Your friends were on the other side, and you never saw them again.
That's the
Okay.
horror campaign version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Ander and Soot show.
Hey, da, 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 da. Hey, yeah. No, that's not the horror show. That we did the gothic horror stuff back with the Dark Tower.
Mm.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that was some pretty creepy biz.
Yeah. No, we're a different part of things, and this is actually not something I made up tonight.
Oh, really? We went to direction we weren't prepared for. That's why it's stopping now. I get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
That's
no.
fair. Oh, have
No.
fun.
Yeah, no. Bodrick being sick was definitely something that I thought of.
It is 10. It's like a natural point for us to quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well,
Just gets so damn juicy.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
Great sesh.
that was lots of
Yeah.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all over though. We did a lot of stuff. I mean, you guys split the party. Cool
yeah,
stuff.
there was some party splitting. We had the pit fighting. We did. Yeah, we covered a lot of ground.
Tyrael got his
So-
horny head smashed in by a monk.
Yeah.
I definitely got the Sylvester Stallone treatment today. So, I mean, we're going to have to figure out if he ever gets a second bell here.
I want to know what that
That's
Dragonborn
right.
slipped you too. Like what the heck?
Mm.
Yeah, I never did check
Oh,
on
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I was going to wait until we were, like, kind of in a rest position to, like, kind of pull that out and see what it was, but...
Man, I've been waiting for a quiet moment since last episode because Jasper slipped me something too.
Oh my gosh, you guys getting slipped all these things.
He slipped all kinds of secret notes.
You know, it's probably, like, really crucial information for, like, the next 5 minutes or something. We just keep missing it.
It's like not even relevant anymore.
Yep,
Meet
we're
me
just
out back
screwing
in
up
5
all over.
minutes.
Yep, exactly. It's just like, we keep leaving people hanging. It's just like, man, that Oddlot. Bunch of dicks.
Yeah. My note from Jasper was like, meet me out back behind my shop in 10 minutes.
That's not
A
heroic.
full day
Come
has
on.
passed.
Come on.
Tyrael opens his note. Whatever you do, don't talk to Bodrick.
Yeah.
Whoops.
It's a trap.
No, whoops. No, that's not. I mean, I don't want to. I'm not trying to showcase incompetence here. That's no fun. That's not That's not heroic. That's anti-hero. You know.
It would just be funny to be thrown that one curveball. It's like, you know, you open the note and it's like "get good" or something like that. Oh,
No.
But anyway. So well, thanks for this was interesting. Thanks, guys. Great.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so I did play some tabletop audio. I want to thank them. Thank you all our viewers for hanging out and just participating in all this sprawling story that we have here, and it's all of its intricacies. It's always kind of fun. So thanks for hanging out, and I hope you enjoyed it.
yeah, dudes. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Have a great
bye, everybody.
night,
Take care.
Internet.
Night, everybody.
Peace, love, and
Later,
chocolate.
dudes. Yeah.
All the chocolate.